Thots Podcast, episode 23.
23.
Yep. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. We said that last time.
Did we?
I think so.
No, but the last one was uploaded in December.
Oh, it was? Oh, Happy New Year, everybody. From the Deep Thoughts Podcast to you. To your homes.
What do we miss?
How about that Super Bowl, right?
So, Blake, did you make any New Year's resolutions at the start of this year? And do you remember any of them?
I had a resolution. I think I brought it up to you, is to make a podcast every week.
So far, we don't worry, guys. We have a backlog of 20 episodes.
Yeah, it is. It's currently March, so yeah, I think I failed.
So get ready. Your quarantine's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I'll be with you every step of the way.
All right, so. Did you actually have any real ones? Or was that the only one?
I didn't. I was gonna. I wanted to work out more, which I started doing. You know, back into the gym, get back in shape. But now with all the current events, which we might get to later, my gym is closed at my apartment complex.
I know. I was out. I kind of had the same thing too. Like I was actually getting super consistent with it, like the last 6 weeks, and then now I'm just lost all my momentum. Like it feels like all that work is wasted now.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, maybe I shouldn't have actually gone to the gym.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have felt so bad.
Might as well just never start.
Because I just switched over to a new gym that's cheaper and probably better. But like the only difference is not 24 hours, but it's not like I was going super late anyways. Not since I was like a cashier. Because then I would like go to the gym at like 1 a.m. after I got off work or whatever. But now it's like it doesn't even matter. Yeah. Because I got to work at 9 a.m. so there's no reason for me to go that early. But yeah, like I switched over there like a couple weeks ago, and then like 2 weeks after I switched, then it gets shut down.
Jeez.
Well, they said like on their Facebook that's only supposed to be down until like the end of the month, but I'm sure it's going to be longer than that.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
Because it gets kind of crowded there, so that'd be kind of irresponsible, I think, to open back up.
So why is your gym closed, Zach? I don't know if our listeners will know why.
You know, I actually don't know.
You don't know?
I have no idea.
It's such a coincidence that both our gyms are closed right now.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, people just didn't make enough New Year's resolutions, I think.
Yeah. I went and I tried to go to Red Robin the other day, but their doors were locked, so they must have gotten like a bad review or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think so. I mean, they only had their curbside assistants, which I thought was kind of weird.
It's very weird. Maybe the waiters and waitresses started a union or something.
Yeah, I think they're just pushing for the future, with all the apps and everything.
Yeah, I heard about something that.
Because I know that DoorDash and everything is just like taking over the industry, so I think that's probably why they shut down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because they don't have to pay their employees if DoorDash is already taking account.
Exactly.
Why even bother?
Yeah, they could just place orders online. You don't need someone to stand there with a pen and paper.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was weird when I was trying to go to my local school. No one was there.
Watch the kids, yeah. It's like, what's going on? Yeah, it ruined my Tuesdays.
I know.
But,
no, an actual resolution I had was to read more, and I've gotten like 2 books. Wow. I think I've read 80 pages this year.
Really?
So that's better than like the last 5 years combined.
That's eerily similar to what I was trying to do. I was trying to read more, and I got a library card with my girlfriend down in Pullman. We both got library cards. Nice. It was very, I don't know what it was. Like, it just made me so like genuinely happy just to be in a library. Like I just had this like shit-eating grin on my face, just like this is nice. And then we both checked out. She checked out like 2 books. I checked out a book, and I read the first few chapters.
And you never returned them.
Yeah,
I know you're banned.
Well, I read the first few chapters, and like it's pretty good. But then it's just like I have so much other things I want to do instead that I just didn't.
I know it's so daunting. Like I feel it feels daunting to me to like start a movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm like, now I'm going to take on like this 400-page book.
Yeah,
but it's like I like reading, but it's like almost like I have to like totally clear my mind. Like nothing has to, like everything has to be organized. Like I can't have anything that's like on my mind that I need to do for the day.
Yeah,
like I have to have at least like absolutely nothing going on, and then I can finally just like kind of relax and start one up.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I actually do enjoy reading, but it's like just getting started is like the hardest part.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, I see all these books, I'm like, man, I'd like to read that one, and that one. But it's like, in reality, then I start calculating how much time that is. I'm like, that's like hundreds of hours. Like,
exactly. It's just like...
I'm not even going to come close.
It's just planning out the time to just sit and read is like pretty much the only way to do it. Because I can't just be like sitting like on my laptop or watching Netflix. And I won't just be like, I want to read right now.
Yeah, because before I read, I'll be thinking like, how many other books are in this series? Or like, what was the author? What else did he write? What are the reviews on this one before I jump into this? Just so I make sure I'm not wasting my time.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta find the perfect book.
Or it's meaningless.
Yeah.
Either that or I'm just watching just random YouTube videos that I don't even really care about that much. It's just recommended.
It's pretty, scary how bad my, what is it, attention span is.
And then you really notice that whenever reading is even, brought up.
It's for everything now. Even watching YouTube videos, if I'm not, intrigued, I'll just click off of it. Unless it's, a minute video. It'll be, a 5-minute video, and I'll be watching it, and then, I'll be like, how long have I been in this video? And I'll, check in, it's, a minute and a half, and I'm just like, really? And I'll just, go to another video, and I'm just like, fuck this.
I know, I thought about, when I got my new phone, I guess not really new anymore, but, 2 years ago when I got my new phone, and they had, the YouTube picture-in-picture ability on that phone, and I thought it was, the coolest thing ever. But I'm really, it's just more distracting for me.
How, if you go back to the home screen, the YouTube is still playing?
Yeah, it just it's, picture-in-picture.
That's what mine does.
Yeah, because my Samsung Galaxy S5 couldn't do that. So then I got my new one. I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
And then that's probably been the worst thing ever for my ADD, because then I'll just have YouTube videos playing while I'm on other stuff, and I'm this can't be good for me.
Even
I'm on 3 different social medias at once, and I'm pretty sure just one of those is bad.
I've been trying to watch more movies lately. Now that I've been sitting in my house more, not for any reason of why I'm staying at home. But
it's another resolution, right?
Yeah,
to stay inside. Get through your Netflix wish list.
Yeah, exactly. And so I've been watching some more movies. I watched Angry Birds 2 because the first Angry Birds only had a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes, and then the second one had an 85%. I was like, what the fuck? It must be pretty good.
That's how I felt about the games too. I was like, man, this first Angry Birds game is out the park, and the second one, I think that's when they nailed down the mechanics.
The sequel really brought it home.
I know, they kind of dicked around with the Star Wars spin-off, and I was like, this is kind of I just want them to go back to the original.
Angry Birds 2 is nothing like the game, though. That kind of pissed me off. Nothing like the story.
I know, I'm just wondering when the Balloons Tower Defense movie comes out.
I would watch that.
That would actually be kind of cool.
Oh my gosh, you just sparked a whole new idea. But anyways, so I watched Angry Birds 2, but I had to stop it 3 times while watching it just because I couldn't take it anymore. I would watch it for 30 minutes, and then
was it not good?
It was good. It was fine, but it was amazing. But it's I couldn't just pay attention to it for the whole time. So it was just it's 11 in the morning, and I was just I'm gonna make some food, or I'm gonna go on my laptop for a little bit, and I'll just pause it and watch a YouTube video and then go back to it. It was stressful.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm almost TV shows kind of work better for me, because you can miss some stuff but still kind of get the gist of it, because it's way slower than the story takes place over a longer course of time.
Yeah.
So you can still kind of keep up with it even if you're not 100% invested into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you started any new TV shows or anything like that recently?
Yeah, that's actually one of my topics. I don't have many, but one of my topics was I watched...
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Yeah. I watched and finished Breaking Bad. I started and finished it.
I've been trying to finish that for about 5 years now.
Are you serious?
I'm on season 4, episode 4 or something like that.
Oh my gosh. Just watch it.
I know. It's funny because it's I even like it too, and then I'll binge 5 episodes in a day, and then I'll just kind of forget to go back to it for a while. Jeez. And then I kind of forget stuff, but as I'm watching, I'll pick it back up. Oh yeah, I remember kind of what's going on now.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, my mom was just looks at me every time you gotta finish it, because she wants me to watch Better Call Saul.
I started watching that
and
too.
I'm that's another 4 years probably for me to watch.
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard to watch stuff when they're 40 plus minute episodes to where it's actually to sit down and do it, but
it's harder, especially if it's not a comedy, because then you actually have to be paying attention, especially in this kind of show where there's a lot of different interlocking storylines that you kind of have to be wary of with all the characters.
Yeah, but I watched that and it was really good.
Nice.
Great ending. You should watch it.
I know, I got the Netflix, or not the Netflix, but The Office on DVD before it gets taken off Netflix.
Nice.
Gets on NBC, because I'm not going to subscribe to NBC's streaming service, because I don't care. But I'm you gotta find that sweet spot to where after a little bit after they announce that it's leaving, and then everyone buys it up that day. To right before it goes off, and then everybody remembers that it's leaving and then buys it up. So I waited to the sweet spot, and I think I got it for 40 or 50. Damn. Which is pretty reasonable.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, because if you wait another year, it's going to be 150 or 200 easily.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I know. I've been kind of just like buying like shows on DVD and stuff too because they're just so cheap nowadays. Instead of like having to subscribe to the streaming service or whatever that I might tune into once a month.
Yeah,
and that's $20 gone. Like I just started watching the Band of Brothers.
Oh really?
HBO series. Like I watched like the first episode yesterday. It's like a mini series, like a Saving Private Ryan type series. It's pretty good so far. We haven't got to the action yet, but I'm sure I'll start crying.
I'll keep you posted. Next podcast. Yeah,
David Schwimmer is in it.
Oh really?
Yeah, he plays like a captain / drill sergeant, and it's kind of weird.
Jeez. So
you just see David Schwimmer just screaming at people for like in military uniforms for a while. It's kind of weird.
Just picture Melvin.
Melvin the giraffe. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm picturing.
It is.
Underrated film.
It is underrated.
Endgame.
Yeah.
Did you ever play the Madagascar game?
Yeah, I played. I think it was just the first one. Yeah, I guess.
I just remember. I think 2 missions in that. One of them was like you're the penguins and you're on like a boat trying to like rescue other animals or like knock out the guards and stuff. And then there's another one we were playing as the. What's the main character's name? Ben Stiller's lion character? Alex. So you're playing as Alex trying to sneak out of the zoo.
Yeah.
You're like trying to like avoid the spotlights and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I had it for GameCube. That was a good game.
Did you ever watch the TV show on Nickelodeon?
Penguins of Madagascar? Yeah. A little bit. It's pretty shitty.
Yeah. I remember just the King Julian character always kind of got on my nerves.
He's so annoying.
Yeah, like his voice.
It's one of those things where like he's fine like in the movie because he's a little side character, but in the show he was like he's the main character. Guy. Like
then they released another spin-off show. I think it's a Netflix only show. It's like King Julian or like it's just about him.
It's so stupid.
I'm like, who wanted that? Everyone just wanted the Mort spin-off.
Exactly. Fucking Mort.
Anyway, speaking of the cartoons, you have a revised Pixar list.
I do. I don't have it with me.
Dang it! I thought you had it with you.
I can probably get it, but yeah. So
you just missed Penn. He was on TV.
Oh shit!
The actual version.
All right, we'll cut that. But yeah, I'll see if I can get my Pixar list.
But anyway, I guess you can mention Onward as you're looking.
Yeah, so I saw the newest Pixar movie, Onward, recently. It was actually really good. I really enjoyed it, and it is number 9 on my list, which is very high.
Out of how many?
22.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Because what was it, Tom Holland and Chris Pratt?
Mm-hmm.
I finally got around to watching Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Really?
Yeah, like a couple months ago.
What do you think?
I thought it was pretty good. I don't think I like it as much as like the original one though with Tobey Maguire. Like I think they're both good, but there's something. I think the older ones are like a little bit more nostalgic. I think. Mm-hmm. So I'm not really like as much of the target age group. I think as maybe I was back then. But I feel like the older ones were like targeted for a more mature crowd than these ones. I think.
Yeah, I mean, they also had like a younger like actor doing it. Like fucking Tobey Maguire looked like he was. Like
I guess he looked like he was 29.
Yeah. Alright. He's like 30. Yeah, he looked like he was 29. Not 30.
That's like a crazy boy.
Yeah. But yeah, but Tom Holland's like what, 15 now?
At least. I think he's 29.
Yeah.
No, I think he's actually I think he's older than us.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I think he's like 23 or something. But did you ever play any of the Spider-Man game at all?
No, I did not.
That was actually probably one of the best games I've ever played.
That was for PlayStation.
Yeah.
I don't have a PlayStation.
Oh, well, I mean, you could have played it at someone else's house or something. I don't know.
How many friends do you think I have?
I don't know. You're living over in a different city.
Everybody I know is in this room.
Everyone is gone for some reason. Yeah. They all left my town. No reason why.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I still need to watch the second one now. Was it Far Away from Home or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was actually good too.
Do you think that was better or worse?
I really liked the first one. The second half of the second one is really good. Like, I don't know. I still like the first half, but like I remember because it was right after Endgame when Spider-Man came out, so it's like, you know, kind of one of those people where it's like, okay, like the saga's over for Marvel. Now they're starting to do something else. To like,
yeah, I just thought it was weird that they released it like after Endgame. I just thought even though doesn't the story take place right after Endgame though?
Yeah,
so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah,
but I just thought it was weird that it's like spoiler: Spider-Man is going to live through this.
Yeah, it's really stupid that they released the trailer and stuff. Like, I don't know, like when Endgame was still like before it even came out.
Yeah, didn't they announce it? Yeah, before it even hit theaters.
Yeah, so I mean, everybody pretty much knew. But I mean, everybody knew already because you can look online and it'll say Spider-Man. Yeah, it's coming out. But like, they didn't have to release the trailer. But whatever, who cares? But
yeah, everyone thought every superhero was definitely going to die in Endgame. And it was going to end the whole universe.
Yeah,
right before Disney Plus comes out.
And this $1 billion fucking series. But yeah, so the Spider-Man 2. I remember watching the first half, and it's a little slower, and like nothing really crazy happens.
I feel like they kind of have to take it slow after like the finale of Endgame, you know.
And so like just watching it, I was like, okay, like, you know, I'm kind of bored of this Marvel thing. But then I hit the second half, and I was like, okay, this is actually really sick. And I was like, they got me hooked again. So I don't know, we'll see what they got. They got a lot of Netflix. Not really Netflix, but like a lot of Disney Plus series. Like
I know, I think they've announced like over 10 or something like that.
There's so many.
I'm like, how much can people watch of this series?
Well, it's like I just hope they don't connect to the main storyline as much as like the movies, because it's like I'm not gonna watch the fucking witch movie, whatever her name is, the Red Witch.
Oh yeah, wasn't she big in like the second Avengers movie or something?
Yeah.
Where wasn't that like that was like the whole movie was like rescuing them or something like that.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna watch her series, like the Loki series, like that might be interesting, but
when they were just about to release Black Widow movie, but then it got delayed for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why.
A lot of weird things have been happening recently.
For some reason, my movie theater isn't even open, so I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're just not making a lot of movies. I think people just aren't into them as they used to be.
That makes sense. I mean, I haven't really seen a lot of ads for different movies.
Yeah, I think they're just saving all their money for Disney Plus shows.
Yeah, that makes sense. Streaming has really taken over. I think movie theaters are just kind of going out of service.
Yeah, I mean there is only like 5 Disney Plus originals on there, so I guess they got to save their money for something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think it got canceled or so. I think they're just gonna refund their money.
Yeah. That seems about right.
Scarlett Johansson was not happy about that.
Yikes. Yeah, but there's been a lot of weird stuff going on recently. It feels like. I mean, like even with like I don't know, the random restaurants closing and the movie theaters.
Yeah, and like Star Wars being good and bad at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's so much controversy and. I don't know, the world is just being weird. Like I feel like
just like everyone's. All I see on Twitter is should the last 3 Star Wars movies be canon?
Exactly.
I just don't get all the angry people like why they're so mad about it.
I don't really understand. It's not like even just like walking around town and like I don't know, like or just be like driving.
I've just noticed like so many more tumbleweeds.
Yeah, exactly.
That I didn't realize we're in the city that's mostly like concrete.
You know, I'll just drive around, get my drive-through Taco Bell, and then like people will just be like wearing gloves. It's some new.
I went to Costco to get my first pair of glasses, and you know, like people were just. I saw some guy get stabbed over a case of water, and I was like, "Guys, the deals aren't that good."
Yeah, Costco's really, I think, is the main culprit for all this madness going on with all the deals and. I don't know, people are just going crazy for some reason.
I know, I think... I'm just walking through downtown and for some reason, like, there's cars just on fire, TVs are getting thrown out of windows. I think people are just mad about... I think they're just fed up with Disney.
Probably, yeah. Well, even like all the corporations around it, like even like how Disney's connected with like ESPN. Like I've been watching every ESPN show and like they're not talking about sports. Like they're not talking about live sports.
They're showing juggling competitions.
Yeah, they're just showing either ESPN the Ocho or just like replays of stuff. Like I don't know why they just won't show live sports.
I know. I think
because I filled out my March Madness bracket and I haven't like been able to watch any games.
Yeah, I think for some reason like every single state is on a local blackout.
I mean that makes sense. I mean. Again, with all these streaming services, there's no need for live.
You know how these cable providers are; they're really cutthroat. I don't know. I think it's like a similar situation with like NCAA football, to where like players are mad about not getting paid enough for being in 2K.
Yeah.
And like MLB The Show, so like MLB The Show 20 just came out, but the baseball season, it says in the game that it starts on March 26th. But I, for the life of me, on Root Sports, can't seem to find the Mariners game on the channel.
That's so strange. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's some weird stuff going on, and I want to answer.
I know, like, the Mariners are bad, but I didn't think they just canceled the team right before, like, a week before the season, and still left them in MLB The Show. Huh. Like, I think this is irresponsible of Sony for not at least putting a patch in.
Exactly.
Like, taking out one of the 30 MLB teams.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what they're doing.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to end up switching to, like, San Francisco or something. I don't even know who the next closest team is, but...
Probably a team in Canada somewhere.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. Toronto had a team, I think, at one point, but I can't seem to find their channel listings either.
Gosh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder how it is.
I think it's because the border's closing. I mean, yeah. I know Mexico. There's some tension there. I think it's also bled into Canada too.
There's been a lot of international arguments and fighting recently. It's like, I understand why a lot of, I guess, tourists and stuff and people trying to visit America and other countries, like, I understand why they want to close borders. And
I'm scared for our Alaskan listeners.
Exactly.
They're kind of
like, what are they going to do? They're stuck up
they're
there.
In between Canada and Russia. I mean, which one's worse? Really? There's evils on both fronts.
It's a real Sophie's choice right there. But
yeah, because I've been watching Live PD Alaska, and it's pretty wild over there.
Yikes. Oh man, but yeah, other topics that I have. I've been thinking about making a TikTok.
Oh yeah,
yeah, for a little podcast TikTok. Except all I would do,
we'll just post 1 minute clips of our episodes.
Yeah, exactly. And it would just be copyrighted music in the background, and we just have our subtitles on there.
I know, because after my 30th YouTube account got taken down for copyright, I eventually had to move over to another platform.
Yikes.
And I didn't.
We're now on Vimeo.
Yeah, Vimeo. Yeah, we brought it back from the dead. I don't even know if that's still around.
I don't know.
We're on the Daily Mail.
Yeah, you can find us if you go to msn.com. We're on one of the little articles.
Yeah, msn.com. Yeah. So what kinds of TikToks are you thinking of making?
I think my niche would just be only Fortnite dances, but I'd just have
But I mean, really... is that really a niche?
Well, hear this part. Hear me out. So I just do Fortnite dances, but just with a really big smile and no shirt, and then just kind of
just to make your content stand out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just really big smile, just wide open mouth, and just my titties going around everywhere.
And
Orange Justicing and
just only taking tips in forms of V-Bucks.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
Xbox Live cards, either way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a name for the channel?
Oh man, you really put me on the spot here.
Yeah.
I mean,
How about this? What's your favorite Fortnite dance?
My favorite Fortnite dance? Oh goodness.
I know. I'm really putting you on the spot. Actually, probably even more with that question because there's a lot of options.
Oh my goodness.
And you might not even know because it costs so many V-Bucks to buy all the dances. There could be thousands out there that we don't even know of. We just haven't been refreshing the store enough. Because I'm on Fortnite 23 hours a day. That 24th hour, there might be a new dance that I just am missing.
Exactly. Oh man, there's a new Fortnite dance. It's called the toothbrush or something.
Uh-huh.
Or no, the floss. That's what it is.
Yeah, you want to give our listeners a preview?
All right, for all our YouTube listeners, I'll now do a live demonstration of this Fortnite dance. But I don't know. Those are pretty deep questions. I don't think I'm prepared to really let those out on this show.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I've never even downloaded the app, but I kind of want to, just
TikTok,
just to scout out the competition, and I can find my niche that I really want to pinpoint.
Exactly.
And then I'll just end up. Maybe we can just make a generic podcast TikTok, and then just upload all of our miscellaneous clips in there.
The Deep Thots TikTok.
The DTTT.
Yeah. DT titty. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. And then one thing I want to do is actually eventually do video formats of YouTube, so they don't keep taking down our damn podcast for spam.
That'd be fun. I'd be down for that.
Record it and then only upload 1 minute of that video to TikTok. Just the best minute.
Every fan can vote on which minute they want best. There'll be 60 different options for the hour, and you can vote. You want minute 23, minute 58.
Yeah, or if someone goes on our TikTok page, it'll really stand out because we'll be wearing the same clothes for at least the first 30 pages.
There'll be so many. Oh my gosh.
I think we're onto something. I think we'd be the first podcast on TikTok. Would that be something?
I think we get an award from that.
You can definitely put that on your resume.
Yeah, first podcast on TikTok. Put it in my special skills. Oh gosh, right next to my 1,000 viewers on my blog.
Just like in 20 years, you're like doctor, engineer, podcaster / TikToker. Link in bio on my Insta.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we should definitely invest in a camera and upload some video podcasting. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I also want, if we both put in some money and get a nice camera, there's a lot of different YouTube videos that I'm very interested in, like, doing it, if you can help me edit, because I'm very bad at editing videos. So, like, there's definitely some that I'm interested in. Maybe a little soiree on how I think former NFL quarterback Peyton Manning is a certain animal.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
I definitely want to make a YouTube video about that.
We haven't made enough videos on that. We made You made a school project, but I think
made a slideshow. But just in case I needed something.
You made a slideshow that you used for an essay about a year later, but I think we can take that to the next level with some good editing.
Exactly.
You can do some crazy things with Photoshop nowadays. You can put Peyton Manning's head on several animals.
Oh my gosh. Like, there's one in particular, though, that I kind of want to focus on for this video.
Yeah.
I'd be interested in that. We should.
The last few months I've been interested in kind of like investing in a good camera just to make
Hell yeah.
There's a certain type of YouTube video that I think we could be good at.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'd go halvesies with you on that.
Yeah,
even though you'd keep the camera here and you'd probably use it more than I would, but it'd be
I put in my fair share of investment.
It'd be paying you back for all the fucking video games you let me download for free.
And using my computer and my mic.
Yeah, exactly. And you paying for our memberships
I could kick it $5. Yeah. I think that's enough for a good camera, right?
Yeah, you know.
I mean, it's like $1,000 for a phone, and what a camera is like 1/1000th of a phone.
Yeah, if that.
So yeah,
Androids have terrible phones, more like 1 in a millionth of them.
I know. Maybe we should get one of those old Windows phones just for the camera.
A Windows phone, yeah.
Yeah, didn't you ever see those commercials where it's like Windows phone with like a 47 megapixel camera? And they're just at the aquarium just taking tons of pictures.
You can zoom in to see the moon in full HD on your phone.
So many TikToks. My
goodness. Zoom in on every morsel of my body.
Yeah, no, I would probably have all my TikToks on a separate phone just so I don't have an awkward conversation come up if I pull up my gallery. They're just like, oh, what's that next? Like I'm showing them a picture and then they swipe left and there's just me doing Fortnite dances.
That's like my biggest fear when I say I break my phone or something and I go into T-Mobile and I go with my mom. This happened in high school and I had to get a new phone. They're like, okay, we're gonna go through your phone and delete everything, and I'd just be like, oh my gosh, they're gonna see something. And I'm just
even though there's nothing
there's nothing on there, but it's just what if they see
what something? If they see that one selfie I took 4 years ago, they're gonna they're gonna make fun of me.
Yeah, that one
they're gonna throw me out the store.
Yeah.
Or worse, they're gonna be like, hey, aren't you that famous TikToker guy?
Exactly. You brought podcasts to TikTok, you're the Blake. Yes, that is me.
Yeah, I am your one Alaskan listener.
Yeah.
And things are pretty crazy up there. That's why I moved, and now I'm working at Best Buy.
What is happening? Oh, man.
And I guess we can't even get a camera because I think Best Buy is also closed, too.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so.
Why? I feel like everything in that area just closed. Best Buy, Red Robin, Panda
That's about
Express,
it.
Yeah, Olive Garden. That's kind of the central hub of tweens and teens these days.
Yeah, I know. Crazy times.
Guess we'll just have to get our camera somewhere else.
Yeah, how about Amazon?
Yeah, we could.
Yeah. We could sell all that hand sanitizer that I stocked up on for no reason.
Do you have hand sanitizer here?
Oh yeah, I've got about 20,000 bottles.
I mean, that's probably a good idea just in case something happens.
Yeah, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Yeah.
Anyway, would you like a water bottle off my water bottle fountain here?
Oh yeah, thank you.
Don't pull it from the bottom. There's a lot of cases.
Oh my gosh. I wonder how much it would cost you a vending machine in your house.
I think about that a lot too.
It'd be pretty useless, but I mean.
We actually had no joke, a super old vending machine. I don't know if you remember.
Oh yeah, you did. Holy shit.
Yeah, they still have it. It's at my mom's garage, but it's actually so nice because it keeps drinks at the perfect temperature, on the border of freezing. So it's like ice
I've
cold.
Had those.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That was the best when we. I don't know if it was DVDs. I don't think it was VHS. You had a bunch of DVDs and like a couch and a TV in your garage with that like fridge, and we just go in there and just like.
No,
watch,
it was
like,
VHS.
Was it VHS?
Yeah, because we would. I think like one summer we went to like a couple of yard sales and they would have like these huge huge containers of just VHS tapes to like sell them for like a couple bucks because people were just looking to get rid of them. So we just have so many VHS tapes. Yeah, and we would just like set up a couch in there in the garage and just.
That was the best.
Yeah.
I remember we had one day where we just like got some nice cold sodas from your fucking old vending machine and watched some Star Wars 1, The Phantom Menace in your garage on the couch.
Yeah, good times.
It's like, wow, I feel like such an old man. You know?
You're like, man, I'm gonna be something someday.
Exactly. We should be filming this.
I know. If only we had a nice studio garage to film these in.
That'd be sick. Yeah, we need to get out of this bedroom. We need our own official studio.
That's one thing I've always wanted is like one of those like cool man caves that just has like it's like your own like kind of area where it's like got all your favorite sports stuff, all your favorite movies, and everything.
Pretty sick.
That's like the dream, having one of those, being the guy with like the cool basement.
Oh yeah.
That's like the total white guy.
The
hangout
spot.
guy. Yeah, and just like, oh yeah, and here's my pool table, here's my theater room,
here's my bar,
there's the bar in the back, and then here's my recording studio. Just when I want, when I'm bored and just messing around. It's like a rap studio where you're just recording podcasts and filming TikToks.
Here's my studio. It has one of those fucking just full glass walls and like a little stand-up mic and headset.
Even though I live by myself, so I have to like roleplay. You'd be like the guy that's like, all right, we're good. And then I run to the studio, record something, and be like, how was that? And like run back out there. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But I have to press the button every time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh jeez. That's a dream right there.
So I think that's what I'm gonna sell, that extra hand sanitizer I have laying around.
I mean, who would even buy it though right now?
I mean, I'm waiting for a good time. I'm just like kind of. That's why I'm just walking downtown and I'm asking people on the street, but I can't even ask anybody because there's no one around town. And if I get close to someone, they just run away, and they all have masks on for some reason. So I think that's what I should have invested in.
I think we're the problem. I think we're the reason that things are shutting down.
Why do you think that?
Well, we're not wearing masks. We're not wearing gloves. Everybody else is.
Yeah, but you can't buy any.
I guess that's true. I've tried to buy some.
I think some other guy just made a smarter investment and bought 18,000 masks.
That makes sense. Handing them out for free to people. I think it's just a new fashion trend. I don't think there's anything to really be worried about.
You think?
I mean,
you think that's the new Kanye?
I feel like it makes the most sense. I mean, I guess a lot of people.
I guess I haven't been keeping up with Kanye West. That might be his new line. His new clothing line is just masks.
Kanye's gloves.
Kanye's medical mask. Each one is like $500. Just started selling them just in the last 2 weeks for some reason. I don't know.
I'm surprised Supreme hasn't come out with any masks. Gloves. the Supreme medical mask.
You know, I was just thinking because you associate Supreme with like douchebag vlogger guy. Mm-hmm. I'm like, do you think there's gonna be like a new trend where it's just gonna be like burning this toilet paper I killed a guy for at Costco, just in front of his family?
Yeah,
just to flex. Hashtag gone wrong.
Oh my gosh. Hashtag gone sexual.
Yeah. Hashtag Supreme. Hashtag Purell.
Hashtag Purell. Yikes.
Yeah, you could get a lot of views off that. You could get a lot of TikTok views.
Now I definitely want to invest in a camera. I've got some video ideas.
I know. I'm just mad I missed the boat on Musical.ly.
Fucking Musical.ly.
Because I think you're going to take about over it then.
Damn.
Yeah.
We could have turned our podcast into a musical.
Deep Thoughts podcast musical. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll start storyboarding that for you.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I feel like we need more merch. I think that's our biggest problem. Is a lot of people want to support this podcast, and
I thought that $20 I put in like 2 years ago was going to last us until we made it big, but we ran out pretty fast.
Yeah, once we bought those bracelets, we were in the hole pretty deep.
I know. I would actually like for real like to get like a T-shirt on it just to like see how it would look.
I've thought of
just like a plain black tee with just our logo on it, just to see how.
Just like put it on fucking like an actual site where people can buy it. Is that what you mean?
Or just like
buy it for yourself. Because I've thought about like getting a sweatshirt.
Yeah, but because I think you can do either or. You can like get your whole site set up to where like you just already have it pre-stocked, or you can get it to where it's like buy on demand. Because I'm sure we'll get like so.
Do we have
orders.
a website? Why don't we make a website?
I don't think we have a website.
You know, you can really just set up your site to just sell your clothes. Do we have a website? No, we do not. But, you know, one step at a time.
Maybe you can make like a hybrid page with like your reviews.
That'd be pretty cool.
To where you could be like, support the artist section of just your podcast.
I could add something on there. It just says, I'll just put it like big and bold on the front page, like support Patreon or whatever, give us money for our podcast, click this link, and then I'll just make a tweet where it's like, new blog post, and everyone will just be like, oh shit, no way, and then they'll just go to my site, and it was a lie. I just want them to go to our podcast page.
And no, just when you click support, it just automatically subscribes you, and there's no backing out.
It automatically hacks into your cookies and takes your card information and just sends us some money.
I know, right? Yeah, I'm surprised more people don't do that. Just like trap people into subscriptions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
I think you're onto something.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to subscribe to us, feel free. Nothing scary about that.
Have you checked how many views like your blog page has gotten recently that you haven't posted
on
in 4 years?
Weebly changed their statistics on their page because I tried to look and like I can't see views anymore. It's just like more in depth stuff that you have to pay to see.
Like the bar on the graph went so high, it's like off the screen, so you can't even tell
here.
exactly what your
it's
number is.
It's out of the park, honestly.
Because they're like no Weebly page has ever gotten more than 20 views. So if you get like 21 views, your bar is just off the page.
I'm an official platinum Weebly member. I get my own card and they send me it.
But you don't get your own domain.
No domain. They want the success too. They want all the credit. But we could make a website. I could make one for us with Wix. I made one for my little event I did. And that is pretty good. Yeah,
I haven't made a website since high school.
Really?
Yeah. I think it was for that same project that you were doing.
Oh, for my podcast?
Yeah, your blogs.
Oh yeah, my blogs.
So you got a 0 on.
My own podcast? Yeah.
Yeah, our podcast that we hadn't conceived yet.
Yeah. I've been so close to just going solo on my own podcast. I feel like I'm even here in studio right now.
Yeah, I've always like marveled at the people that can continue like an hour podcast just by themselves.
Yeah. Goodness.
Like,
I haven't listened to any of like those though.
Because I know Bill Burr's like the biggest one.
Oh really?
He does like his own podcast. He does it like twice a week, and it's like an hour plus of him just talking about stuff. Jeez. And Report of the Week, that guy.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Did you ever tune into any of his?
I did like once or twice.
Yeah, he has an interesting podcast where he formats it like a radio show to where he actually has like old school music like in between like his topics and stuff like that, where he's like a DJ.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's a wholesome fella.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, I haven't watched him in a long time now.
Yeah, neither have I.
There's only so many Taco Bell reviews you can watch
that you can stomach.
Yeah. I think with all these restaurants closing down, for some reason, that's really going to affect his YouTube channel too.
I mean, drive-thrus are still open.
For now.
For the most part, yeah. For now.
For now, you better just buy up all the food that he can and then store it in the back.
Yeah.
So then 3 weeks later, he's pulling out I'm going to review this 3-week-old Chipotle sub.
I'm pretty sure all fast food is unperishable. That's what they said on their ads, right? Save it for later.
Yeah, I think that's in the fine print.
Yeah. This will not get spoiled ever.
That's not a very good advertising point. It's definitely something you want in the fine print for people to never find out about.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
People want to assume that it's perishable, but
yeah, I don't know. The farthest I've ever eaten something is 4 weeks. I think after I bought it, and I had to be hospitalized, but it wasn't that bad.
I get my stomach pumped. But
I didn't die.
I
mean, it wasn't totally liquid yet, so I guess it's kind of true.
What?
It's kind of perishable.
I don't know what you're even talking about anymore. Such a tangent. What are we talking about? A website?
Yeah, we're talking about making a website on Weebly or Wix.
Yeah, speaking of Report of the Week, Super Size Me is now on YouTube, free with ads. So, I rewatched Super Size Me. Pretty great.
Did someone tell me that they made a sequel to that?
They did.
Okay, was it for also McDonald's?
No, I seen the beginning of it. I haven't seen it all. But basically the guy, Morgan Spurlock, I think is his name, from the first one, he creates his own chicken fast food restaurant. And he wants to see, because he's seen fast food's healthier now since I made my documentary ever back in 2004. So he was like, okay, well, I'll test it for real. I'll make my own fast food restaurant, see how it is. And apparently he just says how insane the chicken industry is and how fucked up it is. So I'm interested.
I had no idea.
Yeah, I had no idea. I thought
it was 100% natural.
I thought it was all free range. No early killings of these animals.
Yeah, I guess I'm not trusting McDonald's again.
Yeah.
That documentary that he made is actually like kind of interesting to watch, though.
The Severside movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
It makes me... I remember I watched it like a couple years ago, and I was like, this makes me hungry for McDonald's.
That's what I feel every single
Yeah.
time. Like, there's only so much McDonald's fast food you can look at before you kind of want some.
Exactly.
Even if they're painting it in a terrible picture.
The whole thing's like, do not eat McDonald's. It's terrible for you. And I'm just like, one burger can't hurt.
You failed, Morgan Spurlock.
Yeah.
Never make a documentary again.
You made McDonald's so much money.
No,
with this
maybe he found that out. So he's like, I'll make a documentary on my own restaurant,
Exactly.
and everybody will want to eat my
Like,
food.
oh,
I'm gonna
shit,
tell them how
gonna eat
terrible it is.
Yeah.
It's reverse psychology. You don't tell them how good it is. You tell them how bad it is for you, and then people will just want to try it just to find out.
Morgan Spurlock's a real genius. We need to get him on this podcast.
You think he'd come on?
Yeah. So I can call him over an Xbox Live party chat. It's the only way we know how.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. That would be an interesting first guest.
That would be funny, yeah.
Just a guy who made a
Morgan
McDonald's
Spurlock.
documentary 15 years ago.
So you're kind of a B-list celebrity, Morgan. How has your life been since stardom?
You've been kind of a hot topic the last 15 years. So what have you been up to?
You know, everywhere I go, it's just Morgan Spurlock this, Morgan Spurlock that. And I just...
Yeah, and I just keep
like,
telling
man.
my agents, like, what's the deal with this Morgan Spurlock kid?
Yeah. But then I watched your show, and you got spunk, kid.
Now I can see why the Wall Street Journal's posting about you.
Exactly.
You tell them the facts the big corps don't want you to say.
We need to get more guests. Like, there's not really any famous guests we could get, but I mean, just some different people. Even though I don't even know who else we could ask.
that's our $1 Patreon tier. Is you get to be a guest on an
get
episode.
to be a guest. We can't say no to you. You can be anybody. You'd have to.
And it's not even
Wait
you have to
for
be
one.
locked in for 3 months. It's just one time, one payment, $1. You're in.
Yeah, that's it. You're
And
an official member of the podcast.
And then anytime you request to be on, we have to let you on.
Exactly. We have to record a 1 hour podcast with you. No
Yeah.
matter where we are, what we're doing. It's kind of
then we have to fly you out, even if you're not in state.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
that $1 goes a long way though in travel.
I mean that's
expenses.
enough for a flight nowadays. So I think it might not be the worst.
Yeah, I've
investment.
seen flight prices have gone down a lot. I mean, I know the tourism industry's kind of taken a hit because of this new streaming services out.
Yeah, I think Disney Plus really wrecked more than we imagined.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people are going to go.
Because I think people are just so addicted to Disney Plus they don't even want to leave their house and go anywhere else.
Exactly, and I was gonna fly to South Carolina. I think it was. I was gonna fly over there to buy some new Disney DVDs. But now that Disney Plus is out, I can just stay at my home and watch them.
I was also going to fly to North Carolina and get some Disney VHS tapes.
Oh, jeez.
So great minds think alike.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think now we could probably get there for about 1 month of Patreon patronage from one guy for our flights.
We should figure out some Patreon things. Except I don't even know what else we could do except like get a shout out at the end of the episode.
Yeah,
Where it's
we're
like,
totally
you can tell us
deserving
that
of a
for free.
Patreon.
Yeah.
We upload semi-quarterly.
Exactly.
Which is, it's not semi-annually, it's semi-quarterly.
Maybe eventually we'll start getting on a schedule again. It's just hard when...
Yeah, it's kind of hard when we live in different cities.
Yeah, and like
And I don't like doing Discord. We've done a few episodes in the past, and
they're not as good.
You know which ones those are.
Yeah. Our fans will know. I mean, maybe if I get my own mic or something, we could figure out a way to just connect them. Like I can record my own stuff on my laptop and then send you the audio, and you can just like put it in.
Yeah, and it'd also probably be better if it was like also synced up with like if it was like a video call. Because you've seen like those podcasts where they have like all 4 screens set up, and those usually work pretty well.
Yeah, there's a Vikings podcast that I follow on YouTube that does one every week, and they just do it over video call. Mm-hmm. They only have like less than 1,000 subscribers, but I like them. They're good guys. But
I remember we came across one of those before we even started the podcast when we were looked up like, does anyone actually have this podcast name?
Yeah, we found a Deep Thoughts podcast.
Well, that was just the name of their episode. It was like,
oh, really?
Yeah, the podcast name wasn't called that, but like that episode 232 was called the Deep Thoughts Podcast ?
Yeah, it's our intellectual property now.
Yeah,
so.
TM.
Yeah.
We don't even have a website, but we definitely have the trademark.
Yeah.
So don't even think about trying to claim that.
All right, maybe by next episode we'll have some merch, have a website, have everything up to spunk.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah. I mean, we got 3 months to plan it out before our next episode. So,
yeah, that's true. We got time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 3 months worth of Patreon money. We can rob of these people.
Yeah. Earn from these people.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You volunteered. It's not steal.
Yeah.
Not stealed.
Not steal. We know steal your monies.
We know steal your Patreon.
But yeah, we get to get some little goodies we can provide to the fans. Maybe we can give them a bracelet for a $1 Patreon, even though we're handing them out for free. But
they missed the boat on that. That was the early bird special, was free.
Yeah, there are no more free bracelets, fuckers. You're gonna have to pay for these.
Yeah, and if you have one, give it back, or else.
Yeah, or else we'll find you.
You know who you are.
They glow in the dark. We could find you from miles away.
What, you think we didn't put a tracking chip in each one of those?
The new silicone tracking chips.
Yeah, we have to protect our intellectual property.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like, once you put that on, we actually own you.
You're officially a member of our podcast.
Yeah, you didn't read that in the fine print?
Yeah.
You're pretty stupid.
It's on the wristband. You can look closely.
Maybe you should invest in a lawyer, dummy.
Yeah. Yikes.
Anyway, about stealing money from people, I actually had my card hacked, recently.
Really?
Yeah, I had to get a new debit card.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, if you're interested, the number is 4788. Yeah, no, someone made 5 Amazon purchases, probably all for Onward digital copies.
Yeah,
on Amazon.
Just a pre-order,
Yeah, just 5 pre-orders for all their accounts on all their devices. Yeah, so I had $90 robbed of me.
Yikes! Did you get it back?
I did. Yeah, I canceled that immediately, and then they're on the phone just to be clear, sir, if you cancel this, Amazon might not like that, and they might cancel your account. I'm like, well, I didn't. I was like, I wasn't the one that bought it, so I think I'm okay.
I don't think you know who you're messing with. Okay, Amazon won't like that, sir.
No, they warned me. They're like, just a heads up, if you actually did buy this or whatever, and it's on your account, they will lock your account, and you won't be able to buy from Amazon anymore.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why people don't do that. Why doesn't somebody just say you give me your debit card. I go to Best Buy once they reopen, whenever the hell that'll be.
Yeah.
But I'll go to Best Buy, buy a laptop with your debit card, and then leave. And you'll be like, oh my gosh, someone took my debit card. And they bought a laptop. I didn't buy that. And then the bank will just give you your money back. You'll get a new debit card, and then boom, free laptop.
I'm sure people have tried that.
You can pull it off. We'll just cut this part out. No, this is between you and me. This is between our listeners.
Yeah, everyone, shut up! Don't mute your phone right now.
Shut
up. The adults are talking.
Yeah. Earmuffs, kids.
Yeah, earmuffs.
Yeah, I mean that's.
They're just pressing their headphones closer to their ears and making it louder.
Oh, gosh.
You could probably do that once.
Well, that's all we need. We don't need a lot. I mean, we're not greedy. We're not greedy people. We just want one free laptop. Come on. We're struggling here. Yeah,
we just need one big haul. So we just we just fill up our Best Buy cart full of you know what? We're not even that greedy. We'll just do one laptop and 3 cameras and a microphone.
Yeah,
what's the big deal?
To get our podcast started,
Yeah, and a couple of DVDs. Maybe a car.
Yeah.
Nothing too
Best
crazy.
Buy cars, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta have something to get me around to all my meetings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm really I used to
all our sponsors.
Yeah, I used to go to the clubs and make connections that way, but I know and those are out of fashion. I think right now too.
Yeah,
so a lot
of them have locked their doors. I think they're just shutting down.
Yeah,
the new craze of streaming services.
Yeah, maybe they'll open back up for the summer. Springtime might just be a slow. Spring break is usually people are in Miami and stuff. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's the reason.
They're all in Miami every year.
Yeah, every single person in America is in Miami.
Yeah.
That's why Tom Brady wanted to go there. He wants to be part of the party.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And the Miami Buccaneers.
My favorite team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're probably my new favorite team after the XFL is out of commission, I think.
Yeah, they must have ran out of money like the AAF.
Yeah, I think they lasted exactly the same amount of games. They said they had enough funding for 3 years, but I think he was just lying.
Yeah, it just didn't really pan out like they'd hoped.
Yeah.
So that's a downer. I was really getting really into that.
That was a bold strategy, though. Say you have enough money for 3 years a game, so people don't feel like they have to tune into every single game.
And then they just cancel it halfway through the year.
You're like, we don't want to burn people out right away. Just say like, hey, you got time, and then they don't feel burnt out watching another season of football right after the last one ended.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was pretty smart, actually.
I think probably the government has something to do with this, but I feel like everybody just kind of realized that society just needs a break from sports and just break from that madness. So I think that's why we can't find any on TV right now.
Yeah, I think that's why I think they're worried about Vegas. They're like, there's too many sinners in this country.
Yeah.
And I think it's time to bring a little Jesus back into our lives.
Mm-hmm.
And sports was the root cause of all that evil. People are going there, they're drinking, they're gambling, they're cursing.
That's just like the opposite of American values.
Yeah, it's full of head-to-head collisions,
Yeah, I like this new America.
What's more American than a concussion?
Nothing really, actually. Everybody knows back in the Civil War days, it was kind of a race to see which side could get more concussions. That side won.
I've had my fair share.
Yeah, we've all gotten our bell rung.
Yeah, that's why I don't talk no good anymore. That's why I decided to start up a podcast of just talking, because I can't talk anymore. Have you ever gotten a concussion, you think?
I have, I believe. I'm trying to think of when. I believe I got a mild concussion when I smashed my face into the bleachers. But I think they're more worried
For
about
sure
my
a broken
nose.
nose. That is confirmed.
That was definite. But I think I had a mild concussion just from the impact. That's about it, though. I don't think I really had any major ones. Maybe like in hockey, just falling down like on my head a little too hard.
Yeah, it's just a baby concussion. That's like nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When babies get concussions.
You just sleep it off.
Yeah, exactly.
You're fine.
Drink a bunch of alcohol and just go to bed.
And what's more American than that? Just drinking a bunch of alcohol and then just going to bed.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah. Remember those days drinking alcohol, a couple years ago.
Right after I just said there was too much sitting going around.
Yeah, exactly. Alcohol's not a sin.
It's a sin to not drink.
Exactly.
Especially during St. Patrick's Day this week, but, I think that's out of style, too.
Yeah. Did you do anything for St. Patrick's Day?
Got a Shamrock Shake.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I think that's a good spot to wrap it up.
Yeah. Alright, see you next time. Oh, wow. How long have we been going for?
53 minutes.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I think we could probably wrap it up, actually.
Okay, sure. Yeah, we've been on a good run for this episode. Yeah. Hopefully it saves.
Yeah, I can usually tell when we're about done with how hot this room gets. Because my fan's been off for an hour.
My glasses are fogging up.
I know, I'm sweating like really bad right now.
Yeah, so I guess we can officially wrap this up. We had a lot of different topics today. I mean, all you listeners out there, I don't know what's going on with the world and why things are closed, but if you guys know anything, let us know.
Yeah, if you're like in a need of hand sanitizer, I got some like, it's like $50 a bottle. That'll get you through for at least a couple days.
I don't know why you need any. It's not like there's anything happening, but.
I mean, people have Purell on their backpacks and like their
they like
keychains.
To stay clean.
Yeah, people just like to stay clean. Yeah.
But yeah, if you know anything that's going on and the reason for these cancelings, please DM us.
Yeah, please DM us either individually or at our
individually or our group podcast on Deep Thots DT Podcast 11.
You really stumbled your way through that one.
Just you can find us on Instagram. Look up Deep Thots Podcast.
Yeah, you'll find us. Yeah. We're the only one, I think.
Yeah, or look at our feature website.
Just leave a tab open on Google and then just keep refreshing deepthoughtspodcast.com until it arrives.
You got nothing better to do. Can't go outside. But yeah, so we'll wrap this up. This is a fun episode. Maybe we'll hopefully get a website going, get some merch, and kind of reinvigorate this beautiful show for all you loyal fans out there.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
okay,
right, wait. We need a high five. I know it's been a while. It's our tradition. All right, Deep Thoughts Podcast.